Yeah. Fine. Okay. Hi, how you doing?
Kids on every corner, lurking and spitting. Pavements knee-deep in dog do. Murderers running factories. Oh, it's not like it was round here. Was a time when stupid people with naught to steal could leave the doors open.
I am fantastic, super excited to see you. Thanks for making time for me.
I'm a realist. I don't live in fairyland like you do.
When you think about lockdown, for you, how has it been? Because you're normally unbelievably busy running around, and you've been presumably, at least first time around, maybe less this time, kind of forced confinement, which has been, I can tell, nice because you've been a lot of time with the family. But for you, what are you taking from it? What would you keep from lockdown going forward when we're back open again?
Skirt no bigger than a belt, too much eyeliner, and roots as dark as a soul.
I mean, you employ, I would imagine, hundreds of people, right, across the 30-odd restaurants. How have you struggled with that when obviously they can't go to work? You know, that's their livelihoods. And we've tried to put in place some things to help, which hopefully have made a difference. But I mean, obviously it sounds like you've been on the phone with some of them, teaching some of them, but how have you just handled that enormous workforce with people's livelihoods that they can't go back to over the past several months?
Good and bad in this room. This one, she were in prison. I nearly died of the shame.
Mother, nobody needs to know that.
He's had more affairs than Soft Mick.
I think you've had enough, Blanche.
Oh, well, you certainly have. And this one here, he's an alcoholic, you know.
I'll just get you another glass, Blanche, with tea in it.
Oh, and now I'm being told off by the former prostitute.
How have you found the conversation with the landlords?
Ran off with the barmaid from the Toad and Ferret, and we all thought he were temperance. Sort of fella you never even noticed when he walked into a room. Just like Roy Cropper. He collected butterflies, I think, or were it stamps?
As you think about your businesses and the coming out of lockdown, how is the industry going to evolve and adapt? What's going to happen to the industry when you look forward?
I see there will be fellas, many fellas, especially if you keep dressing like a tart.
That connection with people in their communities, it just gives joy to people's lives. It brings life to, you know, villages, towns across the country, and seeing that taken from us is incredibly sad, right? And we have to recapture that again.
I have nothing against the gays. I just don't want my daughter married to one. I'm old-fashioned that way.
And if you think about the industry that you grew up in and seeing all these women do fantastically well in it, what's changed over time and how do you think about the future given all of that?
Sheltered accommodations, not without its plus points. There'd always be someone to talk to. Even if they weren't the full shilling, they'd at least grunt back.
How have you found the way that we as a government have approached the situation in terms of trying to help the industry? And are there things that we've done well that you think we have done well at, and other things that we should be learning from others? I'd be interested to know.
Not an experience I'm sure any of us want to repeat. He looks like he should be crayoning something, and you can call yourself what you like, but I'm not letting any fella who wears women's underwear anywhere near my flesh and blood.